going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we're going to talk about everything that we just learned about Clan Wars 2.0, about this big, huge update that's still not quite here. We're finishing up July right now, at least at the time of this recording, and then it sounds like we have all August to go. I would venture a guess it's going to come out towards the very end of August, just seeing the delay that's been so far, you know, in this update in general. So we should have it by 2021 is what I'm basically trying to tell you guys. All jokes aside, today we're going to go through all the information that we know about Clan Wars. I'm going to interject my opinion, kind of give you my thoughts as we go through each of the sections that we learned actually from the news tab. So this is kind of a surprise to me. I did not know this information was going into the game, so I didn't have a more timely video ready for you guys. But again, I have a lot of thoughts on it, so let's go ahead and jump to it. Actually, really quickly, what is this? The first thing that just went live an hour ago in the news tab is, it brings you to the tweet from Clash Royale Esports. In the glow of twilight, 3 travelers arrive in a hotel lobby. Everything seems to be in order, but looks can be deceiving. Time is not what it seems, or is it? What cryptic clues can you find? And then it shows London, Los Angeles, London, Tokyo, and Shanghai. Those were all the locations of CCGS in CRL 2018-2019. So it sounds to me like this is going to be Shanghai CRL World Finals coming soon in 2021, I would guess, given COVID and everything like that. Anyway, guys, let's go back to the actual news tab that we're going to be focusing on in today's video. But, you know, Shanghai World Finals, if we can have them live, right? I guess they did CRL East live this year, which seems very risky to me given the nature of the world around us, but you know, whatever, let's see what happens, right? Anyway, let's go on to the Clan Wars 2. So what do we know so far? So they said basically they recently released a video. If you'd rather read your news than watch your news, here's what we have. But they actually gave us way more news than they released in that video, what, like a few weeks ago now? So let's go ahead and look at the new river race. So Collection Day and War Day have been removed. They've been replaced by this river race. Essentially, you have this boat. Every clan, as part of this kind of river war or whatever, Clan Wars, has their own boat, which will also interact in sort of a PvE thing that we'll get to in just a moment here. So along this boat ride, you guys can kind of see from the imagery right now, you'll have these various tasks in the form of different kind of game modes to play, and you'll have 4 decks to use, each with their own cooldown on these decks. We'll talk more about that as well. So essentially, you against these other clans will be racing on this river in the new Clan Wars kind of UI. Clan Wars 2 Seasons. Now, they don't go into great detail about this, but this is something that I found very interesting. My competitive spirit kind of perked up when I read this. They'll be separated, these river races will be separated by war gates. The first clan to reach a war gate with the highest fame will earn the biggest rewards. Then the next river race starts and you can continue on your journey. Eventually, you'll get to the Coliseum, the Clan War Coliseum, where you'll earn even more rewards and glory in Clan War Leagues. Ooh, that sounds cool to me. I can't wait for Clan War Leagues. If done correctly, could be really cool. Now, new war decks, right? So, war decks will contain 32 total unique cards. You can't have more than 1 card in each deck. So you'll be forced to play 4 completely different decks. Can't even use cycle cards more than once in these decks. These decks are used to complete river tasks. Once a deck is used, as I said, it will be put on a global cooldown until it can be used again. I wonder how long that cooldown will be. I wonder how long a river race will last. Sounds like it could be 2 days. We will see. The speed of your boat is going to be dictated by how much fame that you have. And again, once you reach that war gate, if you reach it before other clans, you get more rewards. So war decks, how do I feel about this, man? Well, let's be honest and address the elephant in the room here, right? It's a way for A, encourage players to play more than just 1 deck, and B, C, and D, if you see where I'm going here, encourage players to upgrade more than just 1 deck. So I would be an idiot not to at least acknowledge that there is some monetization in this feature, in that, you know, a lot of players only level up 1 or 2 decks, you know, or 1 or 2 or even 3 decks, but now you'll have to have 4 decks, and it looks like it will be level based, because at the bottom here it said war decks use your own card collection card levels. So basically it is going to be level dependent. I'm not sure if they'll cap out, depending on your league, depending on your river race, depending on whatever. No more info on that. So on one hand, let's talk about the good and the bad. On one hand, it's really cool to see. It's cool to see that you have to use 4 different decks and they're all on a cooldown, so you have to kind of strategically think what deck is going to be best for this game mode. And to me, that's really cool. It adds like a level of strategic kind of, I don't know, just something to think about other than what we're normally used to thinking about, which is, okay, what am I going to do on ladder or 2v2 this time? Like, you know, until I rage quit or whatever. So I do like the strategic element in this. And hey, there is some monetization also built into it. Some players who don't have 4 decks leveled up are going to be at a disadvantage. They're going to have to level up more decks. So there's good and there's bad, in my opinion, to the war decks part of this. Next is going to be river tasks. So river tasks earn fame for your clan to reward itself. The more fame your clan has, the faster your clan boat moves down the river, and your crew are inspired by their new fans and victories. Each of the river tasks below require war decks to be interacted with. So essentially, again, we talked about this. You have 4 war decks. They're each on a cooldown. So you can't use them all right after one after another. You're going to have to select your best for boat battle, for duel, for 1v1, for trainer, and for boatyard. These are the 5 game modes that are going to be released with the update, and then it sounds like they're going to be making more river tasks as Clan Wars 2 progresses after the initial release. So boat battle is PvE. Duel we'll talk about in a second. 1v1 is straight up 1v1. Trainer is facing a trainer. We don't know much about that. In Boatyard, we don't know much about as well. So we do get clarity into some of these new game modes. Duel. Yeah, I mentioned Duel above. Duel is really cool. It's just straight up best of 3. Gives the biggest rewards out of all of the game modes. So Duel is where you're going to be spending, the vast majority of your time, it sounds like. And then requires a minimum of 3 war decks to duel. So you have to duel with different decks. You can't use the same deck in a best of 3. You have to use a minimum of 3 war decks to duel. So 3 different decks means you have to be proficient with 3 different decks as well. And have them upgraded, right? Leveled up, those cards. Duels require players to battle other players in a best of 3 format and use 4 unique decks. 2 wins are needed to win the duel. Duels are a great test of skills, as the more battles you play, the more you will get used to your knowledge of the opponent's decks and what cards they have or haven't used in order to beat them. Interesting. Do you think you're going to be able to keep track of 4 different clans or 3 different clans or whatever, and what decks each of those players are using? Maybe on a battle log, you'll be able to kind of see what decks everybody has used. So I imagine there will be some sort of scouting element to this as well. From what we know on it, I actually really like the idea. Despite the whole, I'm not gonna keep harping on the levels and that stuff this entire video, but that aside, I actually really like that idea for a game mode. Boat battles. These are PvE, player versus environment, meaning that you're not playing real time against another player. You're playing against their boat they've kind of set up. Think of like Clash of Clans. When you attack a village, they're not playing. They can view, they can spectate, but they're not doing anything. They choose which troops they want to put in their clan castle, and in the place of a clan castle, it looks like they're going to have these big expo things. So enemy attacks clan boats to defend your own. Attack enemy clan boats and defend your own. Clan members set up a boat defense using their card collection, stop other clans from progressing by damaging their clan boat, and steal enemy clan fame and use it to boost your clan's progress. I gotta say that I kind of like this. I like the PvE element. A lot of people are being critical of the update, and let's face it, man, the game needs a lot right now, right? I'm not trying to, say that we haven't been waiting forever for this update. But at the same time, I like everything I'm seeing so far in terms of these game modes. They're different than what we have right now, and I just want something to freshen things up, Seriously. I don't even play Clan Wars right now. I don't even have a clan. By the way, I'll announce my ideas on a clan family at the end of this video. So it looks like you select 4 troops to be in each expo, it looks like. So they come out defensively, it seems like 1 at a time, just based on this one here, on this first kind of screenshot. So, they don't give any more information, so I'm not going to speculate on that, but there is a new trader. So Here's how the new trader is going to work. You're only going to have access to this new trader feature if you're inside a boat race, inside a river race, excuse me, inside Clan Wars essentially, right? So inside Clan Wars, it looks like there's going to be like kind of a trading post type thing, and you can basically manufacture your own trades using trade tokens. You can also pay gems to re-roll on these deals. So you can pick your own cards. Now it says or choose with Pass Royale. I'm not sure how Pass Royale fits into this, but that's kind of interesting as well. Somehow Pass Royale will play a part in you know, which cards you can get. So very interesting there. Maybe it's just the card on boost, who knows? Any guesses you guys have on that, would be happy to hear them in the comments below. But this looks like a pretty cool feature. Now, normal clan trading still can happen just as it normally can. This is a feature in addition to that. However, these deals will be exclusive to the trader. They won't appear in your shop. They won't appear in, you know, regular clan trading, obviously. New rewards. As you progress through the river races, you will earn more rewards for yourself and your clan. With each river race is complete, rewards will be shared among your clan depending on if you contributed or not. Similar to the old clan system. Yeah, pretty, you know, basic knowledge here. And then they just end kind of with a release date, clarifying that on August 3rd, we will not be getting this new Clan Wars 2.0. It will be coming later on in the month of August. So there we have it, guys. The big lingering questions are, you know, what are these other game modes going to look like? This boatyard, whatever, battle, you know, what is the PvE environment going to look like exactly? And the biggest question for me is, what is this Clan War League system? How developed is that feature? Is it a robust feature with leaderboards that we can check out? Are there great rewards? Is it going to really add a competitive spark into the game where clan families are going to really want to, okay, take a look at for the first time in a long time at their roster and say, okay, we need some more active players, or we need to recruit, and like, will it bring that energy that we experienced years ago in the beginning of Clash Royale and in 15K tournaments, and, you know, in the very beginning of Clan Wars 1.0? Is it going to bring that spark back? I sure hope so. I mean, certainly we need it at this point, but I'm optimistic about this feature. Now, will it bring Clash Royale back to the glory days of Clash Royale when it was the #1 game in the world? I don't think so, personally, but we'll give people who have been kind of waiting for Supercell to provide them for a really nice reason to play, give them a reason to get excited about the game. That's my hope, you know, that's my hope. And I like to try to be optimistic. And even though this is not the feature that I was specifically wanting in the game, Clan Wars 2.0, I would have much rather had like King of the Hill built into this, and 2v2 ladder, or a grand challenge revamp and stuff like that. You guys know all the stuff that I've mentioned here on the channel before, or big boss battles every so often in the game. There's a lot of things that we can mention, but at the end of the day, I do like what I see. I do. I think that all of these things look way more compelling than Clan Wars 1.0. It's a big step in the right direction. Guys, give me your honest feedback, or better yet, call in and leave a voice memo to me at clashwithashhotline@gmail.com. Let me know what you think of Clan Wars 2.0. Guys, thank you for watching. Huge shout out to Geyser, to Bren Chong, and to Stutts Royale, my channel partners here. Check out their information. I host tournaments all the time now on Geyser, cash tournaments, so download. There's also a $500 giveaway going on for Geyser. Check out those links in the description below. And that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.